Welcome, beautiful souls. I am transmitting this gorgeous divine message from the stream within me, unconditional love, and the waters of origin. The waters of origin is where we all originate in this universe from the very first drop of creation. And within the waters of origin, something that you may call the flame of origin, the flame, the light within the waters, the the earth minerals, the minerals of creation are embodied in the waters of origin, the building blocks, the crystalline energies, the magnetics, the omnipresence and potency, and the creation that is within every single living organism in the air and all around us. Your breath holds this flame within the waters. Your body is the waters of origin, and your soul within that, all vibrations and all that you are, the returning home, the returning home to the glorious being and human being you are, the conglomerations and the unique memories that are held in the waters of origin within you are so sacred that they hold everything that you need, all the keys, not only the physical body, but the soul body. The soul body animates the biological body, and the waters are the bridge. Waters are the rainbow bridge. It is a oneness, and the fire potency within the waters of origin is where Source is wanting to remind you and help ignite that passion and that purpose from inside your heart as the world increases its momentum and the unfolding of the new earth begins to align and set its rhythm for the organic timeline ahead. We are all called, those of us listening, those of us remembering, those of us awakening, as first, second, third, fourth, fifth streamers at the forefront are being ignited from within. We are igniting ourselves from within using our divine sovereignty, and there is no rush, there is no pushing, but what there is a gentle, unfathomable arising from inside us. And when we remove ourselves from the external busy lives that we all appear to be living in our human body and the craziness that is unfolding externally in the world of illusion all around us, as that occurs, it is vital for us to breathe the, the breath of origin from the waters of origin, from the flame of origin, from the source of origin. And this story goes right back before this universe was even created. We are eternal. The waters are eternal, and the waters of origin, the flame of origin, the source of origin of being that we all are, is streaming through now. Allow this transmission, the tones, the sounds, the voice here to be a clear mirror, one in the field that is undistorted, one that is true and whole, and only filter, only allow this mirror to then ignite inside you that passion and purpose, for that is where the highest vibration, unconditional loving joy, bouncy vibration comes from, the motor of life force itself. As we breathe together, allowing time to dissolve, illusion to dissolve around us, we allow the breath, often called the dragon's breath, the breath of the astrology of origin, of the first time we created this universe, the first time you entered into a soul contract. Maybe contract's not the right word, but a soul choice to experience this universe. And here we are at the precipice, at the point of returning, of divine remembrance inside us. And it is our own blueprint, our own soul blueprint that is igniting. And only our own soul blueprint from inside us can ignite this remembrance, can ignite the flame and the waters of origin. And as we build now our whole soul vehicle in this world, we create the new earth that we are here to create, and not just the new earth, but the awakening and the vibrance and the happiness of living, of being, and accepting, a full acceptance of our choice of being in the physical body, in a physical world that appears to be restricted. And yet there are no restrictions, just an illusion of them. The waters are speaking. They are speaking of the return. We use the moon, the lunar cycles to return again and again. Our calendar year, the Mayan calendars, all of the cycles that have ever been. If you are able to drop all of the numerology and all of the labeling in this moment and come into the stream inside your heart, that is where this invitation begins. A return to origin, a return to the home gate inside you. Osh ale te mi akua na le shia. Those sounds are an ancient language, help to congregate, concave, internalize all that you have projected outward that has been distorted, and rebuild the vibrancy of the holy truth inside you. This is the path, the Christ-like consciousness, the Sophia womb gate, the egg-type shape. It is a drawing in of your toroidal field, of your auric field, of the distortions throughout all of time and space, as a folding inward of the astrological charts of the stars. It is a breath in. It is an in-breath. It is divine feminine wisdom. And we can pinpoint then within us, not with our mind, but with our breath, by letting our physical muscles relax, organically pinpointing the origins inside us. You will find the pause still point then. And from here we build the organic external breath. Gentle, strong, masculine, outward. And then there is a pause point, a gathering. We are rebuilding our flame of origin, rebuilding our physical presence, rebuilding our soul presence, our mental, our emotional presence in this world that needs us to be stable and whole and life giving. Life giving, not to give away, to be a flame of origin, to be a source of origin, to be the original waters, clarity, emotion, energy in motion, life force with breath, presence with body, personality of truth. The waters would like to speak of your personality, the true personality of your soul before you even entered this universal game, and one that has been illuminated and expanded from all the experiences you have had in this universe, not only in this world, but in this universe. Wherever you are, beautiful human being, beautiful souls, let yourself be present. Whether you are in your home or outside or at your workplace or on your way, and observe, breathe, be with eyes open wide, with your physical body moving, being in it, human being, the hue that falls down from all the stargates, and the man or the body that you are in. You hold everything inside you. And now you can create this new toroidal field by using and remembering the breath, your presence. There is no urgency. There is no need for there is no need, for you have all you need and all is provided for. Let the old go by folding it back in, by breathing it in, by saying and making the choice, if this is what feels right for you in this moment, that I no longer wish to experience the world of illusion. I now can create the new earth from within me. And yet you cannot escape what is being mirrored out there in the world that you have chosen to be embodied in. That was your choice. And now, however you can feel the life force, the flame of origin, the waters of origin, the source of origin, you return, and you return with by folding all that you have experienced back in. This then allows you to be a true mirror, to stop reflecting and refracting and adding to the instability of the world, but becoming the true source that you are here to be. And the wonderful news is that it truly is all wonderful when you remember that you have all the power to return here. Can you feel it? Can you feel the harshness and the sharpness subsiding? Can you feel as you inhale the exhale already occurring, the pause points already occurring, where the time gates and the harshness of the experiences that you have had recreate and reform and realign to the first drop, the original source that created this universe. It is simple beyond simplicity. It is the most natural occurring vibration. And that is why when you try and find it with your mind, or you try and find it by going a certain place or doing something in particular, or nothing at all, if you keep searching for it, you will not find it until you make that sovereign choice to breathe with it and to let go, to release attachments and conditions and rules and regulations and thoughts. And the saying of something being easy or hard is a moot point here, for it is already who you are. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you are in it. You are source, experiencing joy, life. The characters in your life around you are projections, are mirrors. Your your thoughts that stream through that try and take you away is just an external world of illusion. It has no traction, no stick. We have come out from since 2012 as a human collective, and beings, those beings of us that have been more awake and are awakening, we have now come through the passage, the collective passageway. We are out the other side, but there is no other side. We have just returned. We have returned to the remembrance portal inside us. Inside us. And the joy of creation here forward, moving forward, is one of organic faith and trust beyond what faith and trust originally has meant to you. But an embodiment of source origin. This is what it is to be a flame holder, a water bearer, a water whisperer, a source whisperer, a light worker. And we all do it in our unique ways with all the innate tools. And the more we can return to this breath, regardless of where we are, regardless of what we are doing or not doing, just returning and being present in that moment of the day, not in a way that you think presence needs to be. It's organic and natural, so natural. The more you can do this, easier and the more joy will arrive and arise for you. Your smile will just be there. Your smile will be there when there's no one around you. When And your smile will be there when there are lots of people around you. Your job now, if you want to call it a job, is to remember the joy from the waters of origin. What is around us and all inside us, the ocean, the swell, the pulling and the pushing, the arising of the divine feminine, of the age of Aquarius, of where we are right now as a collective in this so-called linear timescape. We are returning to the spiral field. We are returning to the remembrance that time in and of itself is an illusion, that even physicality in and of itself is an illusion, but that doesn't mean we're escaping it or we have to escape it. It is an embrace of the awesome, amazing creation of the original template, of the source of origin, of the original water that created this universal game with its 12 very distinct 12 realms, and very distinct within that 12 realms, 12 spheres, making the 144. And yet, when we come to the 13th, which is actually a collapsing inward of all of that geometry, of all of that singing of the spheres, of all of the tones, of all of the sounds, of all of the colors, of all of creation, guess what, beautiful people? We have all of that inside us, even at a biological level. That is the hue, man. This transmission, this remembrance, this simple little talk with the waters of origin, with the flame of origin, is one to be shared, is one to be listened to time and time again. And not for anything other than just to remind you, even if you put it on in the background and you're listening to something else, the vibration that is held in this transmission is from within us all. From within us all. And this is where the whole Remembrance Temple, and I'm not talking about the Remembrance Temple that Rachel and I have started to put out there on a website, although that definitely embodies all of this work. I'm talking about the Remembrance Temple, that you are the original remembrance of your origins, of your source origins. And it's laughable and joyful of how simple it all is, and how nothing really truly in the world that we create, all these dramas and pressures, and has no effect on who we are. And now we are finally pushed through. Not pushed, but we've gotten to this point where we can let go, because we are sick of pushing through. We realize that we don't have to push through, that it is collectively the alarm has gone off and we are all awakening, but in our own time, in our own way, if you want to look at the linear illusion. The waters are here inside you. The light is here inside you. You are marvelous, and you can be the personality that you are. There's no such need of forgiveness or discernment when you are in that vibration, you see. For you are in it. And then as you exhale and you start projecting into the outside world, you need to stay in that. You then become what a true mirror node of the source of origin that we are here to be. Because when you are constantly stepping back into the smaller scope of of what you think a human is, or what you think you should do, or what you think you need to discern, or what you want or don't want, or start stating, you are still creating the fractalized distortion. And the dolphins are talking right now. They are jumping out in the ocean in front of me. And I knew they were coming because they told me in last night when I was with them in the waters. They are water bearers, they are water singers, they are from a very important part of the universe where the whales are too. And they are holders of the joy field. One of them just did a big jump out there as a massive confirmation for this whole transmission. And that is the fun of this world. When we can relax completely in the joy, regardless of what is happening around us, beautiful souls, the origins inside you, the spheres of this universe, the remembrance of who you truly are begin to sing. And the emotion, the energy emotion that the waters of origin are, the light and the embodiment of that light and the breath, all as one. They will ride as you, with you, into your so-called future. That is spherical, that is spiraling. Divine masculine, divine feminine, divine child, your joy, that childlike, going with the flow, being like water, vibration, very practical, in a grounded way. That is your key. That is your ticket for your human mind. You can go, that is your ticket, human mind. That part of you that judges, that worries, that creates drama, that is your shadow self. Love it. Breathe it in. Come home. Remember who you are. And the good news is that it's all good. I love these little transmissions. I myself personally, and if you're just listening to this for the first time, pretty please subscribe to the channel, like it, comment. Uh, this is just the beginning of the coming out of this work, and you can jump on if you want to at some stage to remembrancemtemple.com.au and see the creation from the source of origin, the waters of origin that have remembered itself through the gates of Uluru and activated the mother essence to bring out through the whole spiral of this universe the embodiment of remembrance, these aqua Sha Ra, Sha being the first breath of origin, Ra being the first light of origin before even this universe was created. This work has been remembered through Rachel and myself and many other beautiful souls, thank you, that are already a part of this work and holding the flame steady and pure inside you. I thank you so much for being here and helping to be a remembrance portal in and of yourself. A smile goes 10 billion miles beyond. So let's just smile from that home gate inside us. And thank you, everyone. So much more to come here. Watch this space. You can become a soul scriber, which is all free. We've got so many freebies. If you want more in-depth origins work and transmissions and full channeled messages, we have events for purchase on the website and we have for only $12.12 Australian dollars, you can become a remember and you can have access to the full library that we have been compiling. This is lifetimes and lifetimes of work. But really, it's all inside us. It's all quite simple. Yet we have complicated and lived such extraordinary lifetimes throughout this universal game that the Aquashara essences were worked with extensively in all of the golden epochs on Earth to help stabilize us, to help hold that field of remembrance. So they're supporting essences that have the soul codes of origin inside, just to help stabilize us, to support us in our remembrance and in whatever we are all here to do. Love is who we are. Joy is who we are. Have a fantastic day, evening, everyone, and I will be talking to you again soon.